Hello Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome into your weekly love reading from the 1st until the 7th of October. We're going to look into your recent past and see what has been going on with love. I'm going to check what's coming next, and at the end of the reading I'm going to ask your spirit guides to use this tarot deck and give us advice or show us what we need to know with regards to whatever is coming up in your reading. So let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you with regards to love in the recent past. For my Pisces out there, what has been going on with you with regards to love or relationships in the recent past? Let's see what will come through for you guys. Let's have a look and see. Recent past, you've been super careful. You've got Temperance's energy coming out here as well, which is Sagittarius's tarot card. You do not want to repeat any mistakes that you've made previously and have a repetitive cycle again and again. So this is a card of being very careful and not just acting on impulse. You're really thinking through things before you do them. Okay, that's interesting. Excuse me, guys. With the 9 of Wands being here, because of that. The 9 of Wands or 9 of Inspiration is in the reverse position. You've had people hurt you. You've had people hurt you, and that is why you're really careful now with regards to who you allow to be close to you, because the 9 of Wands usually indicates, especially when it's in the reverse position, it indicates that somebody intentionally didn't care about your feelings and hurt you, didn't care about their actions. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. It's like, wow, you're reading. There was relationships in the past here that you may have gotten involved with that were not good for you. The 9 of Pentacles, sometimes we get into the relationship. When you see 9 of Pentacles reverse position, especially with regards to love, it is sometimes we're getting involved with people that we shouldn't be getting involved with. We're falling in love with people that are not really good for us. You know what I mean? Looks like you've learned your lessons. Look how careful you are. You literally got caution here, and any love offer that comes in, you're really scrutinizing it. You're being very careful because of the experience that you've had in the past year. The 3 cups can even represent 3 different relationships that you've had, or certain connections that you've had, that you're extremely careful now who you allow into your world. Are you still single now? It's interesting. It's actually right what you're doing, because we cannot just allow everybody in. Especially we've got to get to know people first before we allow them in. There's an element though, interesting enough, with this 4 of Cups, even though you've been really careful, you've been really cautious about who you allow access to to your energy and who you give your heart to. But at the same time, I don't know, I'm just looking at how this lady's kind of sitting on the card there. You may be getting a little bit stuck or feeling a little bit bored, or like a little bit bored energy, like feeling as if I wish something would change here. It's not that you're not getting love offers. It's almost like you're not getting the right kind of offers coming in. Where are the people that are interested in having a relationship, who want to have love? Where are they? That's a kind of feeling. And this card is just sticking out, so I'm not going to ignore that. So let's see what is coming in for you into the near future. I am actually really curious to see. There's definitely something you're going to be walking away from here. The situations that you have found yourself in the past year, and the situations literally cause you to need to be cautious, which is people hurting you and getting involved with the wrong kind of relationships and not seeing, or maybe making the wrong decisions about love. That is in your past, because you are being very cautious about who you bring in. Wow, you got an interesting energy coming up here. You got a 4 of Swords. I feel like you're ready for something here. The 4 of Swords, it's in the reverse position, which is really very, very good. It talks about having healed now. You've already healed. You've had your time on your own here. You're healing. Look at this. You've left stuff in the past. You've even maybe healed from what has happened in the past year. And a Wheel of Fortune comes up in your reading. My goodness gracious. This is the healing. Into the near future here. The next thing that's going to happen here is you working on your healing. This alone time that you are now experiencing, because I kind of feel like you're alone right now. This feeling of you being alone right now, this time that you're spending alone, it is meant to be this way because of the Wheel of Fortune being there. But I don't feel like you're going to be in this stage for much longer. You got 3 nines that have come up in your reading here. People have really, really hurt you. And I feel like the people that have hurt you the most were the people that you trusted the most, which is quite interesting. That's what literally 3 nines mean. It means 3 people or people that you trusted the most hurt you the most. You're going through a stage from this boredom kind of energy. I feel like you're still working through this aloneness energy here, but very soon you're going to be ready to face life. You're working on getting away from this caused by that. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune is in here. So what is occurring right now, you need to leave it be as it is. Don't interfere with the energy of this right now. Allow it to be as it is, because it's important that you go through the stage so that you can heal. I promise you, if I see something like a star card or something funny like that coming up here, then we will really see the healing. Already the 4 of Swords talks about healing that needs to take place, and you won't be here long. It's not long. You're going to be moving from this because of the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is an extremely positive energy. It's a very positive card coming up here. It means that something's about to change, okay? And it is also going to be, the change that comes in is going to be very positive. Another thing I'm just picking up on here, I just picked on something with regards to this card, but not only this card, I'm looking at the 2 4s that I see, this 4 and this 4 here. Sometimes during this healing process that you're in, for some of you guys, and because of this card also being here, because 2 4s can also mean that you're having problems sleeping, or you're having nightmares, or you're having like insomnia, you can't get to sleep. So that is also going to pass. That is also going to pass. You're overthinking a little bit now, but it's going to be move away from you. It's not going to stay, so don't panic. Let's see what your spirit guides advise you. Keep your guards up. Keep doing what you're doing. Both of these cards are very similar. Even all of them, even the 4 of Cups, very similar energy. It's like 4 of Pentacles as well. It would indicate, you know, keeping your guard up, keeping your walls up a little bit, and protecting basically your heart. Because even the way the 2 of Swords is, the lady is holding the 2 swords and crossing over her heart energy, which indicates I need to protect my heart, you know. So let's have a look and see. Chariot card is here, also in the reverse position. The Ace of Swords energy. You got to work on your healing. I'm sorry, you know, spirit guides hints at something here. They're hinting at something to come, because they're going, you'll be ready to step into life soon. But right now, they're also showing Cancer's energy here as well with the Chariot card, by the way. Right now, their main focus for you is to heal from what has not been working, because your energy is in the Empress reverse position, and it's this energy of you still not being 100% yourself. And even though you may be wondering, I wonder if I'm ready for love. No, not yet. Not yet ready for love. You got to work on your healing still. That's not always what people want to hear, but this is the truth. The Chariot card is in the reverse position. There has been past failures or past things that did not work. So you got to make sure you recover from that. And sometimes it can feel like, oh my goodness, and I check under the deck and it's the Chariot card again. What did not go right in the past, it's still in your energy. It can be why, if you're having problems sleeping, it can be why you're having problems sleeping. It's in the problems with sleeping right now. It can be you oversleeping too much, or it can be you having kind of like nightmares, or you cannot get to sleep. Or sometimes this happens to me. I'll like wake up at 3 in the morning, and it's like, I know it's a spiritual thing to wake up at 3 in the morning. It's like your spirit guides want to communicate with you. And then it's not a negative thing for me, but my brain just starts thinking about a lot of different things, and I end up not being able to fall asleep. But that's kind of like a thing that happens like on a spiritual level. But the thing is, this is not the same for you. What is keeping you awake, what is keeping you stressed at night, is what has gone wrong in the past year. What didn't go the way you wanted it to go, and it's still in your energy. You may think it's not, but if you are having problems sleeping, it shows that it is with you. So what messages, let's turn under the decks here. How is things going to be? You're going to be okay. Oh, this is a nice card, 7 of Wands energy. Keep going forward. Keep as you go forward, you know, I feel like you're going to keep protecting yourself here. As you can see with this card, again, that same kind of energy of protecting yourself, shutting yourself off, you know. I still feel like you're protecting yourself. But I see, there's a hint. I keep on picking up this hint that there's someone coming in your energy. There's a Wheel of Fortune with this Four of Wands, the Four of Swords right next to it here. And this is an energy of something's about to happen. Something is about to change. And you got the Seven of Wands being here, which is my card of Spirit guides literally saying everything is going to be just fine. Everything is going to be just fine. Don't worry. Everything is going to turn out the way you want it. Just keep your head about you. Keep your wits about you, especially with about who you allow in. Be very careful about who you allow in. If you pick up on like red flags, like I always like to say, green flag go, red flag no. Okay? So if you pick up on that red flag, it's just a no. And when you see people, there's a good person around, then you allow that person in. So you really got to be a bit wise here. You know, you got to be a little bit streetwise actually with regards to love moving forward here. Let's see what is coming in here for you. I want to see the last card. What's the next thing coming in here? I knew. Seven of Cups. I knew there is something coming. You're going to have some choices to make very soon. First of all, I got to tell you, because Spirit Guide said first of all, literally. They said first of all, and they mean the healing. They're not joking about it. They really want you to spend time alone, nurture this Empress energy, nurture yourself. Recover from all that did not work, from the pain that you have received. And sometimes healing is being bored. Like this energy I picked up on here. Sometimes healing is being alone. Sometimes healing is eating popcorn, watching Netflix, you know, laying awake at night and being unable to sleep. Sometimes that's exactly what healing actually looks like. And we think healing is going to be something that happens in a space of a day or a weekend. No, it's that, and it's a lot more other things. It's a time, you know, it's like a grieving process that you're going to go through, and there's a time frame sort of attached to it. It's different for every person. Sometimes you may not want to be open to people, like the Two of Swords, and you know, that caution energy, and you may feel like, I just don't want to connect with anyone. And that's also the healing, because very soon this really is going to turn. And the phase that you're in right now is coming to an end. And you're going to be ready to step back into the world with regards to relationships. You are going to have some choices that need to get made here. As you move forward about how you do this, you've literally got two sevens that have come up right underneath here. And sevens also indicate that soon you are going to be getting some information or some news that is coming in. Two sevens in a reading indicates that news is coming. Information will come in, and then you've got some choices to make. It may be somebody that you know contacting you again, and then you might have to make a decision. Do I go back to this person or not? Do whatever is not going to put you here. Remember, red flag, no. But there could be another person. I feel like you got more than one choice here. That's how I'm picking it up. You might have somebody coming from the past, and then you might have a new person that comes into your world. So you're going to have a choice to make about what you need to do. And like I said, you'll be fine. Use your wisdom that you've gained, and make sure you're not repeating any kind of repetitive cycle or past mistake from the past. There we go. Thank you so much, Pisces. I'm wishing you all the best. Work on the healing, my loves. Thank you for watching. Bye.